only enlightened ones know. It is very difficult to change the... A teacher who accumulates slaves will be... Your original assumption about yourself, if this body-mind combo, you are born out of... Prapancha Dharma is inner, creates. In the end, the power to transform your life lies not in reacting to what you see, but in... If Agam is aligned, Igam and Param all... The moment I gave you Shaktipada, your manifestation is not coming. It is... Icha Shakti must be felt. A picture without emotion is just a thought, but a picture infused with a belief, gratitude, and felt completion becomes... Nithyanandeshwara Parama Shiva Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Parama Shakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Oh, oh, I welcome all of you with my love and blessing. I welcome each and every one of you for this Shivaratri Brahmotsavam, day 2 of 17 days. It's the second day, Shivaratri Brahmotsavam. Quantum entanglement, quantum enlightenment, satsang, spiritual alchemy process series, second day. Listen intensely. Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa for all of us. You do not need any pre-qualification for manifesting the ultimate, manifesting what you want. Listen. Listen to this fundamentally. This message this is ultimate truth. You do not need, you don't need any pre-qualification for manifesting the ultimate other than your conscious decision, your will, That's all. Listen. All your doubts, problems, questions, I know it much more than you know it. You know only how you perceive the doubts in your mind, but I know even the roots from where it has come. First of all, you should all realize all of you have grown up in an artificial plastic society, fake society, where man made laws, man made economical systems, man made social systems with large blind spots and exploitative motive, untrusted. With that kind of a structure, you all have grown up so naturally, whether your family or a school, your college, your team, everything teaches you a false idea outside first, inside next. Means you have to work hard to get something, earn something, gain something, then you will be happy inside. Listen, this is not the organic, natural law of life. Listen, that is why even now, all middle class level success, mediocre level success, maybe few houses, few cars, little money in the bank, career, successful career. Only all these can be achieved if you follow the rules of the unconscious society, because it is designed to keep you mediocre. It is designed for mass. Don't follow the mass. Many times in the mass, M is silent. It is designed to keep you mediocre. This is the knowledge for generalized. See, the moment you generalize, the organic growth is destroyed. Whether education, bringing up, lifestyle, everything. Knowledge, the ideas we teach, the groom and make people experience, everything is specialized in royal schools. Understand? I treat you all as the students of royal school. I am not giving you the generalized teachings given to the mass. No. I don't even want to call my followers, my disciples, my devotees as seekers. No, you are not seeker. The right word for you is manifest. You are not seeker. Right word for you is manifester. Listen. The primal assumption, first assumption you build about yourself, unconsciously or consciously, forced on you or you voluntarily build it, married or raped, anyway, the child you give birth unconsciously remains as a load on your system, continues to keep you focused on endless distractions. It is not even something productive in your life about what you want. It's not even making you healthy or wealthy or happy or blissful. It is just you are stuck with the impossibility and you are rotting in a rut. Just see, look around. All enlightened beings know it is very difficult to break the primal assumption, the preliminary assumption you have about you. Sometimes it takes even janmas to break the preliminary assumption you have about you. That is why I am very clear. The preliminary assumption you have about you itself, I am giving you right. Ultimate assumption. Listen. All the traditions, whether religions or philosophy or psychology, starts with you as just body-mind combo are doing the worst crime against humanity. Because the moment you start thinking you are a body-mind combo and you have to gain step by step by seeking, accumulate and achieve the enlightenment, the ultimate, over. You are put in a bullock cart, or I should say you are chained in the EMI slavery. Listen. Never believe slavery is erased. Slavery is wiped off. No. Slavery is modernized with EMI. Economy should be indigenous. Religion should be indigenous. Social rules and regulations should be indigenous. Food should be indigenous. Clothes should be indigenous. Even social laws, criminal laws, right, wrong, philosophies, all should be indigenous. organically grown, not because someone commits a crime in remote area. The preventive laws and rules imposed on us who don't even have an idea about those crimes. One good thing I found is that due to the AI revolution, the Gen Z is going to live only organic life. The globalized brands, whether it is a Coca-Cola or burger or pizzas, are all global brands. Business brand, retail brands, cloth brands, religion brands, philosophy brands, all have no future due to AI revolution. People are going to choose the indigenous lifestyle. They are no more interested in following the dead, unwanted, unknown. Actually, neither the person who imposes the rule, nor the person who maintains the rule, nor the person who obeys the rule knows why the rule exists. What the hell you are doing? What the hell is going on? No, neither legislature nor executive or judiciary or the obedient citizens, all four do not know why this law exists. That kind of laws exist in every country. In every country, practically. If you start seeking the root of the law, some assumptions happened in some roundtable discussions 150 years ago. Is the origin of the law absolutely irrelevant. But unfortunately, these laws are teaching you your primal assumptions, primary assumptions, preliminary, original, first assumptions about you. Your first assumption about you need to be corrected and the truth to be told. Don't start as a body-mind combo. Even the religious structures and philosophies which begins telling you are a body-mind combo and that body-mind combo has to work and do something, this, that, yearn and achieve enlightenment, dump it. They are making hell for you. No. Only enlightened ones know it is very difficult to change the preliminary assumptions. Sometimes it takes janmas. Always it takes years to change the preliminary assumption. Sometimes janmas. That's why when Krishna starts his teaching, the first word is you are Atma. You are the field. You are the field which is carrying the ultimate, pregnant with the ultimate. When I tell people, you are ultimate, many of the even sincere Hindus who are trying to achieve enlightenment, educated in scriptures, even they try to say, Swamiji, what you are saying is ultimate truth. We know, but I don't think it should be taught immediately. People should go step by step. You are doing wrong by teaching the ultimate truth immediately. If I am wrong, Krishna is wrong. The moment he opens his mouth, actually Krishna opens his mouth only in the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga. In whole Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters, and second chapter is Sankhya Yoga. First is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Second chapter only Krishna opens his mouth. The moment he opens his mouth, the first thing comes out and falls. You are Atma. You are the field. Which literally carries the ultimate. Listen. Preliminary assumption should be right. If you think you are a body-mind combo and start from there, the struggles will be too much and almost I can guarantee you will not achieve. You may be a good slave to your teacher. Listen to one important truth. A teacher who accumulates slaves will be slave for those slaves because he has to be constantly maintaining those slaves. I think I am the only master who lives in absolute seclusion, where I don't have anyone around me other than few people who are just taking care of me and living around me out of love. And all the followers live absolutely away from me, never seen me for years now, but continuously the following is expanding, growing. Because I don't collect slaves. I collect leaders. I make Paramashivas. I don't collect body-mind combos, make them enlightened. I collect Paramashivas and make them manifest. You are Paramashiva. Start manifesting. All your struggle, your problem, why you are not manifesting, why if you are Paramashiva, why your reality is not reflecting it. all that problem I will attend. It's a legitimate problem. I will attend. But assuming your body-mind combo and trying to evolve, your birth is illegitimate. Your very preliminary assumption is illegitimate. Your preliminary assumption about yourself, your original assumption about yourself, if it is body-mind combo, you are born out of rape by the society, forcibly on your consciousness. Society commits a forcible rape on your consciousness, and out of that illegitimate child born is your original identity if you think you are a body-mind combo. Listen. I give you the legitimate cosmic ID card. Paramashiva. Param, you are ultimate. That's a legitimate cosmic Aadhaar card, social security card. I think I'll start issuing one. Legitimate cosmic ID card. You are Paramashiva. Start manifesting it. If you ask, oh, if I am Paramashiva, why my reality is not reflecting it, radiating it? You are asking a legitimate right question. Now I will answer you. From yesterday, I am explaining so many different points. Answering this one question, if you are Paramashiva, why your reality is not reflecting it, and how to make your reality reflect, radiate, you are Paramashiva. Listen. When you assume it is done, when your original assumption, original identity about you, if it is done, means Paramashiva, you are ultimate. Param aham. Aham brahmasmi. Then you stop approaching your desire as a request and start approaching it as a fact. I am Paramashiva. So if I want, I will manifest the body I want, as I want, how I want. I am Paramashiva. So if I want wealth, I'll manifest it as I want. I am Paramashiva. If I want relationships and to be loved or love, to shower love or to be loved, I will manifest as I want. Why I am not manifesting? Maybe I need to look in and understand where I wanted, what I wanted, when I wanted, why I wanted, now how I can want rightly. That's all. It is not about pretending or forcing yourself to believe through sheer willpower. No. It's about entering into a state of being where you organically, naturally feel the truth of your assumption, your ultimate. How can you be anything else? Hey, Paramashiva is not cheap to produce, create something less than him. An artist is ultimate only if he produces the ultimate which he carries externally. Paramashiva is the greatest artist. He does not have tiredness, boredom. He doesn't feel, this one masterpiece art I created. So, second, let me take it easy and do something low grade. No. Everything he produced, created, manifested is he. Whether you or me, everything you see, he manifests as he. Just organically understand the facts I am presenting. You will see the truth very clearly. The truth I am revealing about your original assumption. Your original assumption should be you are ultimate. You do this by asking yourself, if I already had it, how would I think? How would I walk? How would I speak to others? How would I treat myself? Listen. Listen to bring the right ultimate assumption. I should say, even the word ultimate looks little remote. So I will use the word right assumption right now. Right original assumption you need to carry is, yes, I am already Paramashiva. I am Paramashiva. All I want, I have. The wealth, health, relationships, bliss, inner knowledge, powers, everything I have. How I would think, how I would walk, how I would speak to others, how I would speak to myself, how I would treat myself, how I would treat others. Just sit and drown yourself into that Icha Shakti, Manasarovar Manonmani. This is the Manasarovar bath, Manasarovar Snan. Do this. Best time to do this is night when you go to bed. You are entering into your Karana Sarira. The word Karana Sarira, listen. The West calls your sleeping state as unconscious or subconscious, dream as subconscious and deep sleep as unconscious. No. In the East, we call it beautiful word. Deep sleep, we call it as Karana Sarira. Means that is where all the reason Karana, seed, cause for why you are existing the way you are existing is there. So every night, don't think when you fall asleep your day ends. No. You are working in your warehouse, the Karana Sarira, your cause. All the reasons, causes of why you are, who you are, what you are falling into that. Every day when you fall asleep, your shop closes, you enter into the warehouse. Production unit. I think production unit is the better word than the warehouse. Your daytime is marketing, shop. Your nighttime is production unit. The time you attend to the cause. Every night when you enter into that Karana Sarira, that is why I insist all my disciples study little Sanskrit. Because if you know little Sanskrit, you know every night you are falling asleep into Karana Sarira. Even if you know these facts, that one day you will think, wow, why is it called Karana Sarira? If you only know the English word, every day night you fall asleep, you fall into subconscious and unconscious. You will think, why am I wasting time there? What's the use of it? Then you suffer with the sleep apnea. But if you know, every night you are falling into Karana Sarira during your sleep, you will know what should be done. Then it will become the real productive hour of your life. The real productive hours of your life is your Karana Sarira sleep time. All great people who achieved all great things which humanity is celebrating used their Karana Sarira, their time with Karana Sarira with a clear purpose and conscious involvement. Mediocre people fall asleep. Great people use night time, your sleeping time, to be in the Karana Sarira and generate, manifest what they want as life. That is why not only Krishna, all spiritual scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma says, yogi does not sleep in the night. Every night, when you fall asleep, ask yourself, if I already have it, if I already had it, if I am Paramashiva, how would I think? How would I walk? How would I speak? How would I speak to myself and how would I speak to others? How would I treat myself and how would I treat others? Visualize, think, plan how you will manifest when you fall asleep, when you go through the Manasarovar Snan, Manon Mani, Karana Sarira. When you wake up, manifest it, live it, stand tall as Kailasa. Kailasa is your waking state. Manasarovar is your deep sleep. Live according to the answers you get in the deep sleep. Even if your senses are trying to convince you otherwise during the daytime. At first, this may feel strange because your outer reality will still carry the residue of the old state. But do not be discouraged. Outer conditions may be a little slow to catch up. They are the shadows, not the substance. The substance is the inner state you hold consciously, unwaveringly. Your mind is the director. The world is the stage. The moment you accept the role of Paramashiva inwardly, the scene begins to change outwardly. Hey, listen. All those who teach you devotion first are deceiving you and teaching you deception as the devotion. All those who teach you the ultimate truth, you are Paramashiva. And when you start living, you develop so much gratitude for that consciousness, that awareness, which is just manifesting anything as you want. And you fall in love with your own consciousness. That is devotion. Swabhakti, Guru Bhakti, Atma Bhakti, Atma Murti Bhakti is all one and the same. You fall in love with your consciousness, which is just manifesting anything you want as you want. So simple, so wonderful, just like wow. So wonderful, so beautiful, just like wow. When you get this feeling, the love you experience, the gratitude you experience, the love which flows out of this gratitude is devotion. That will flow, overflow through towards your own consciousness, your own Guru, your own Paramashiva. Mannata Shri Jagannatho, Madguru Shri Jagadguru, Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. That space is bhakti. That is devotion. Do not wait for the circumstances to give you permission to feel successful, happy, loved, or abundant. Decide to feel it now. Don't allow others to steal your Paramashivatva. Don't allow society, situation, circumstances to steal your Paramashiva. When you live from that inner certainty, the world will mirror it back to you in ways you could never predict. Suddenly the opportunities will arise. People will respond differently. Events will arrange themselves in your favor. You will no more have tiredness, early morning, or boredom to do yoga or gym, or attachment to the addictive food, the unhealthy food. Suddenly all of that will disappear. The right things will start raising. It's like a screen opening. Not because you forced them, but because you aligned with original right version of you who already lives in that reality. Listen, there are parallel universes. In one universe, you are living as Paramashiva. In one universe, you are living as a human. In one universe, you are living in hell as a devil. Which one you give more and more power, emotion, attention, energy, and empower, that will get strengthened and manifest as your reality. I will reveal about the parallel universes. That is not lokas. Be very clear. Lokas are different from parallel universes. Vertical time zone is different. Lokas are different. Parallel universes are different. All the three meets, crisscrosses. The junction for all three is Buloka. You see, parallel, like the vertical time zones are airport network, the flight network. Multiple lokas is like a train network. The parallel universes are like a bus network, road network. All three meets on planet Earth. Planet Earth has a bus station, railway station, airport, all three. But all three are different networks. I'll reveal more details about these parallel universes. I am telling you, how many of you have seen that Interstellar movie? How that guy comes back and tells the daughter, don't allow me to go, don't allow me to go, somehow stop me. Same way I am telling you. Don't assume you are a body-mind combo. Don't assume you are a body-mind combo. You are Paramashiva. Only one thing in that Interstellar movie, he is telling for himself, here I am telling for you. That's all. Actually, right now, one version of you is living as Paramashiva in Mahakailasa. Just give attention to it, you will manifest it. That's all. The key is persistence. Persistence. Collapses the gap. You cannot step into a role for an hour and then return to doubt. For the rest of the day, hold the state as naturally as you hold your own name. Hold the state as naturally as you hold your own name. Carry it in your posture, your words about yourself, your inner dialogue, your words towards others, and your inner dialogue, your emotional baseline and energetic posture. Carry it. If you fall into the old patterns, gently return to this energetic posture of you are Paramashiva. Your wishes are already fulfilled. You are the Kalpataru. Not only fulfilled for yourself, you are powerful to fulfill for others. When you assume as if it is done, you collapse the gap between the desire and experience. You just manifest your experience, your existence in Maha Kailasa's Paramashiva. You are no longer someone trying to get there. You are someone who is already there in consciousness, and the world has no choice but to follow. The evidence will just appear. It may take little time, but it will appear only after you stop looking for evidences and decided to live it. Continuously, I get questions. Oh, Swamiji, that guru tells like this guru tells like this, that guru tells we are all servants of this God, are devotees of this God. Okay, I am telling you, you practice that guru, then after your death or when you get the experience, you will live as a servant of that guru or that God in their world. But when you listen to me and manifest and practice what I am saying, while you are living, you will manifest, you will live as the living Paramashiva. After you leave the body, when you want to leave the body, as you want to leave the body, you will live as Paramashiva. Paramashiva is not one, infinite. How can the infinite be one? Don't you see? When you assume mentally infinite is one, you are having a huge blind spot, bigger than black hole. There will always be voices, some from others, some from the books written by others, books, even the so-called philosophical literatures, and from all sources, there will be always voices. Sometimes those voices even get inside you and try to even control you mildly. Yes, you are Paramashiva only, no doubt. But this much is possible for you, and these are all not possible for you. And your mind will even try to tease, oh, if you think you are a Paramashiva, you already achieved Paramashiva, why don't you just grow 25 heads overnight? Listen. Listen. Don't ever think it is not possible. Don't ever think it has some complications. Just decide, I already have 25 heads and I am living as Paramashiva in Maha Kailasa, and I am manifesting that in this body. Whatever I want to manifest right now, let me start manifesting. When I really want to manifest, or when I need 25 heads, I will show that. I will manifest that. Do not be cowed down or convinced about any impossibility. The outer voices will measure your potential by your current situation, by your past failures, and by their own limited vision. Sometimes this outer gets into even your inner dialogue and emotional baseline. If the outer voices, the negative destroying voices enters into your inner dialogue, that is like a skin disease. If it enters into your emotional baseline, that is like a heart problem. If it enters into your energetic posture, that is cancer. Don't allow in all three levels. Don't allow in all three levels. If you allow these voices to dictate your thinking, you will find yourself trapped in the same reality they believe in. The truth is, those outer opinions and visible circumstances are powerless unless you give them the power through your attention and acceptance and letting them inside your inner dialogue and emotional baseline and energetic posture. See, a thief, a robber, a murderer can come and kill you only if you allow him to inside your house. Safeguard yourself so strong they are not able to enter. Be aware they don't sneak in the form of guest. Neither knowingly nor unknowingly they should be able to enter. Neither you should allow them knowingly nor you should allow them unknowingly. Only when you allow them, they have power. As long as they are outside your house, they don't have power. Outer voices often comes disguised as a common sense, practical advice, just being realistic. good old aunties and uncles. But what it is really doing is binding you to the known and the visible, keeping you from stepping into the unseen where your desire is already alive, saying a simple no to this whole society and saying no to this whole outer voices is sannyasa. That is becoming Kailasavasi. If you want to create something great, new, you must learn to silence these outer voices. If you do not silence them, they will continue to pull you out every day. And you do not silence them by arguing or convincing others to agree with you. No. You silence them by withdrawing your mental and emotional energy from their words. Discard their words because their very identity, the original existence in which they are living, is not your goal, and that is not what you want to be. That is not how you want to be. If you want to live ever as a mediocre in the rut of EMI, listen to the outer voices. If you want to live as Paramashiva, not only fulfilled but also fulfilling others, listen to your Guru's words. Paramashiva is here to make you Paramashiva. Silence the senses. Your senses too will try to persuade you. Your senses too will try to persuade you. They will present you with the facts, numbers, and images that seem immovable. They will whisper, look, nothing has changed. This is your reality. But your senses are the reporters of the past, not the prophets of the future. They are mediocre, opinionated, yellow journalists, not the prophets of the future. They can only confirm what has already been created through your previous states of mind. If what you see and hear contradicts your desire, remind yourself that it is only fading echo of old beliefs. This is why inner discipline is so important. You must become the guardian of your own mind. When doubt tries to speak, you gently turn your attention back to the vision you have chosen. When fear presents its case, you refuse to sit in its courtroom. When people insist that you are foolish for believing in what they cannot see, you silently bless them and return to your own inner knowing. Convince yourself completely. The power to manifest is not found in convincing the world to support your dream. It is found in convincing yourself so completely that the world has no choice but to rearrange itself accordingly. This is why you must not let the noise of others or the evidence of your senses shake your conviction. Every moment you allow yourself to be swayed by the outer world, you water the seeds of doubt. But every moment you hold fast to your chosen assumption, you strengthen the roots of your new reality. There will be times when the silence feels lonely, when it seems easier to agree with the loudest voices or the surrender to the facts of the outer world. But remember, every great change begins in mana unmana, in the quiet place where your belief is nurtured without interference in solitude. So guard that place, protect it, keep it free from the weeds of doubt and fear. Ignore the doubters, ignore the circumstances, ignore even the reporters of your own senses if they disagree with your desire. The only voice that matters is the one within you that says it is done. Live in the end. To live in the end is to anchor yourself in the state of your wish already fulfilled, making it so real within that it becomes the place you live from rather than the place you hope to reach. Most people live their lives always moving toward their desires, imagining them as distant goals that will happen someday if circumstances align. But when you live in the end, you remove the distance. You claim the end result now in thought and feeling, energetic posture, emotional baseline, inner dialogue. And you let that state define your decisions, your actions, your inner dialogue every single day. The key is to make this end state your mental home, not a fleeting daydream you visit occasionally, but a dwelling place you return to in every moment. Just as your physical home surrounds you with familiarity, comfort, and a sense of belonging, your mental home in the end result must give you that same feeling of certainty and stability You are not wishing for it anymore. You are living it now. Listen, I am defining thinking of a seeker and thinking of a manifester. Thinking toward the desire, keep it in the future. It says, I am not there yet, but one day I will be. This posture of waiting only reinforces separation between you and your desires. Thinking from desire, however, assumes you are already there. It says, I am this now, I have this now, it is mine now. From that position, your actions, your words, and expectations naturally align with the reality you have claimed. So, be always a manifester, never a seeker. That is why I say, seeking and the siddhis you get while seeking are dangerous for your enlightenment. Manifesting and the shaktis you manifest while you are manifesting the ultimate is the best and great when you get. Siddhis are different, seekers get it. Shaktis are different, only manifestors get it. The fundamental thing you need to be a manifester is Shaktipada, initiation from the Guru who has manifested, who has achieved this anubhuti, who is Parama Shiva. And he initiating you. That Shaktipada is the capital, and I am giving you all of you. The capital Shaktipada to be a manifester. You are Paramash. Don't panic over numbers or evidence. When you make the end your home, you stop reacting to the old world as if it still has authority over you. No, you stop reacting. That is why I say moksha centric dharmartha kama, end centric manifestation. If your bank account does not yet reflect wealth, you do not panic. You know who you are already, the person who lives in abundance. So the numbers have to eventually match the truth. If you have not yet seen evidence of the relationship you desire, you do not despair. You know you are already loved, chosen, and cherished in the reality you have chosen to inhabit. persistence makes it natural. Persistence is tapas. Persistence is manifestation. Persistence is mother and father and guru and God of manifesting the ultimate. The challenge for most is persistence. It is easy to visit the end when you feel good, but to live there daily requires discipline. Outer conditions will tempt you to leave that place, to step back into doubt, to measure your progress by what you see. But you must refuse. You must return again and again to your end state until it feels more real than anything your senses can report. Over time, this mental home becomes second nature. You stop looking for signs because you no longer need them. You are living the reality within yourself so completely that the outer must eventually conform. And when it does, it will feel natural, as though it was always yours. Living in the end daily is not pretending. It is choosing your truth and dwelling in it until the world catches up. Makes your final wish your home, and soon the outer world will deliver the exact address you have been living at in your mind. Understand the seed versus harvest, delay versus proof. Persistence is the quite unwavering decision to hold on to your chosen assumption regardless of what the world shows you. It's understanding that the outer world is slow to reflect inner change, and that during this delay, the old reality may still appear strong, solid, and unshakable. Many people abandon their vision in this waiting period, thinking nothing is happening, when in truth, everything is already in motion beneath the surface, or I should say, above the sky. The old reality is like a shadow. It lingers for a while, even after the light has shifted. Just because you cannot yet see the new conditions does not mean they are not on their way. In fact, the very moment you have assumed your desire as true, the process of creation begins. But if you look for constant proof, just like the third monkey, you pull the seed out every day, you dig the seed out every day, you pull yourself out of the state that makes fulfillment inevitable. Proof is the harvest. Assumption is the seed. The seed does not need you to keep digging it up like the third monkey.